All right, so Man United face Europa League exile in just days unless Sir Jim Ratcliffe makes urgent change. Man United face being axed to the Europa League due to Sir Radcliffe's stake in the French side Nice. Both teams have qualified for next season's competition after United beat City in the FA Cup. Look at him there. Yeah, they said that it could be a problem, but people didn't think it was going to be a problem because United weren't doing too well. Nice secured their place by finishing fifth in League One. Yeah, man. But UEFA ownership rules prevent clubs with the same influence from competing together in the same competition. Radcliffe's group Ineos owns Nice outright after completing a 88.77 million takeover in 2019. The company now has a 27.7% stake in United after striking a 1.3 billion deal with the Glazers. um, and Ineos now have until Monday, June the 3rd, to convince UEFA that Nice and United can both compete in next season's Europa League. How? How? How is that possible? There's no way. There is no way. An independent panel will make the ruling on whether the satisfaction criteria has been met. Nah, man, they can't. But the worst case scenario would be United exile to Europa League, to the Conference League, sorry, and Nice secure a higher finish. Why did they get higher? Because they finished fifth. But did they win a cup? Did they win the most famous cup in the world? Huh? Did they? Huh? I bet they didn't. Radcliffe and Enzo, whatever you pronounce that, will be hoping that the 27.7 stake allows United to compete, and UEFA threshold for violating ownership rules is 30%. Oh my God. So you're talking about 3%. Yeah, you lot are crooks, man. However, the British billionaire has full control of all football operations that's what I'm saying. Come on. It's going to be way too much space for corruption, man. And UEFA will be wanting to know how much influence comes from it. If he's in control of all of it, then it's all of it, then, innit? Get me? Crazy. Have recently warned clubs most proved that at June 3rd, 2024, they comply with the rules and meant at ensuring the integrity of the competition, namely multiple club ownership rule. Nah, bruv, we can't have that. Oh, there's more. Sorry. Reports also claim that Ineos plan to invest a further 245 million in infrastructure works, which would take the club over the 30% threshold. So what are we talking about then? If they're, oh my God, I don't even need to read anymore. Come on now, people. Let's leave Radcliffe right there. Come on now. What are we talking about? Five, I see you in there. I'm going to bring you in a second. Let me just finish my point. What are we talking about right here? You can't own a part of this club, own a part of that club, two of the same club in the same competition, and you think something ain't going to go on in. He's going to pick the team that he wants. Imagine they buck up. And play each other. Don't tell me that's not a conspiracy. Even if every individual at that club and every individual at Man United don't talk, don't make no communication, it's still open for, is it really Jim? Because Jim can make the calls, Jim can make the flight and be like, yo, you man over here, just allow it, yeah? Because I need to get Man United up and running. You lot are cool in France. He can say that. Why can't he say that? If I was the manager, the owner of two entities like that, why wouldn't you do that? The team that you're trying to, look, I just put some money in this thing. Let me get that rolling. You lot hold out in it. Just hold out. I'll give you a little thing. You know what I mean? I'll buy you a couple players, but let me get United rolling. Just got a cup. Let me get them rolling. Come on. That's not a hard. And it's not like, oh my God, how could you make that up? It's not insane. It's not Stephen King. This ain't crazy. You know what I mean? Anyhow, I'm going to bring Fives in to get his opinion. Let me get my brother in here. Here we go. Godfather. Yeah, man. Godfather Jungle, MC50. Dave.
Huge. What's good, my brother? What's good, yeah? Just listen to what you were reading about. Sounds like some financial irregularities going on there.
Yes, some joke thing is going on. And then they're saying that, it's a 30% thing. If you own more than 30%, then you're breaking the rules. Right now, they own 27.7%. But as I just read out, they're looking to invest another 245, which will take them over the 30%. So
that's 32%.
What's the point? what's the point in even arguing when you know you're going to invest more and you're going to go and break the rules? What's the point?
Let me ask you this, Cuz. So this owner is a fake?
No. It's Jim Ratcliffe, isn't it? He's a British billionaire.
Okay, so he's got investment in which French clubs in Nantes, you said?
Is it Nice?
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so Nice. So he's got a.
They own them outright. They own them outright.
Nice.
No, he owns them outright. Him and
so he owns Nice outright. Okay.
Yeah.
And where's his other club interest in the UK?
Man United. 27.
Man United. Okay, so Man United just won the FA Cup, so that makes them what? Conference. Europa.
Yeah, Europa. And Nice finished 5th, so they get Europa.
Oh, so they finished 5th. So hold on, let me ask you. So I thought it was the top 5, top 7 in the UK.
No, it's not in every, because remember it was going to be top 5 for Champions League, but we lost that because none of the English guys got to the final.
Right. So I was saying that. So I thought it was that the English clubs, the Premiership, had the most representatives in any of these major competitions.
It was going to look that way if Arsenal.
It looks that way though.
It was going that way. It was that last season we were. I think last season we was. Because last season it was City, it was Arsenal, it was Liverpool, it was West Ham in it, West Ham, Brighton, Aston Villa. Get me? Villa was in it, innit? Villa just got knocked out.
Yeah. Villa got knocked out.
Last season we had
Brighton, yeah.
Yeah, but this season I don't think we had. But even so, the qualifying for this one, I think Nice get it off credit of their league position. United only getting it via winning the FA Cup. So I think how it's going to go is if they prove it that Jim, listen, you own too much of both. You can't be doing this. United has to get dropped into the conference because Nice got their thing by league position. That comes first. Winning the cup, that just got added to the thing. You get me?
Yeah, true. Yeah.
You should even go to Europe off winning a cup. That's a cup. You won the cup. That's what you should get.
That's right. Yeah,
change it up so you win the cup. You go to Europe. But I think Nice has got a stronger hold because of their league
position. Their league position. Their league finishing. But where they finish in their league.
It seems that he has to rather sell Nice or drop United. You can't have both.
Let me ask you this.
He's in charge. He's in charge of everything football,
operations and everything. But everything. The players.
So everything football. Any other thing, that's not his business. Football, buying players, selling players, loaning players. That's all Jim. And
so basically, he's now become number 2 to Jerry Jones. He's a Jerry Jones.
To the Glazers. He's number 2 to the Glazers. The Glazers own it. They do all the advertisement, all them thing there. They sell stock and all them thing there.
The Glazers, they own Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and they definitely want to be like Dallas Cowboys. I mean, it's better for them because they just recently, 2 years ago, they won the Super Bowl with Tom Brady. So they've got money.
Right, it don't seem like them man care about United. They're here just for the money, and I think they let Tim in. I think they let Jim in because he's British and now Jim's going to get all the heat. And then they gave him all the power of, you deal with all the on-the-field shit. So no one moans about, United, you got too many posters. You're selling too many shirts. No one moans about them thing there. So the Glazers are now safe. Jim is going to get all the heat now. Right now, he's lucky because they just won the FA Cup, so it's looking nice. You know what I mean?
So he owns Nice outright. Yeah. How much? And what's his percentage in Man United? 27.5.
27.7.
27.7. Well, that's not what it is. 200 grand. And didn't take him to 30. That's on basically 200 grand. Not 2 million.
200. Did they say 242 million? They're gonna put more money in. So that's going to take them over the 27%.
This is where the financial irregularities and the financial fair play comes into effect.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because if it's based like that now, so I'm looking at the owners of PSG, do they have shares in Manchester City?
No.
Oh, so they're two separate owners.
Different brothers. It's like me and you.
Oh, two separate owners. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're man from the same space, but they're not.
Right.
Yeah,
okay.
Different man.
Different shakes.
Yeah. Different
ends. Yeah.
Exactly. Different princes and that.
Yeah, I got you. So let me ask you. So those billionaire, trillionaires, guys, none of them are unable to own two clubs. Is that what you're saying? Two sports franchise. They're not allowed to own two sports franchise.
You can own you can own multiple sports, but not the same sport.
So okay,
so they can own the Ravens, they can own the Lakers, and then they can buy Arsenal. That's cool.
Oh yeah, because it's 3 different sports and 3 different countries. One country.
Yeah, them man are never gonna meet nothing. But when it's the different countries, they allow you to do it, but it's still a little. What if they buck up? Like now, Man United and Nice, you're bucking up. Can't have that.
Who said you can't have that? UEFA.
That's the rules. That's the rules. That's all of the rules. FIFA,
UEFA. Okay, FIFA.
Everybody. Okay. So like you couldn't have the Sheikh come in there like one of them and they buy all top 6.
They could.
They could afford it, but they can't do it. That's why, remember I said, that man tried to buy the Premier League because that's what they wanted. They want the whole team.
Yeah.
You said no.
They will.
No,
Eventually, they will.
We'll buy a team. You get me? And then my cousin will buy City. And then my brethren will buy this.
Yeah.
We'll own it one way or the other, but
one way or the other.
We can't buy the whole thing.
No, it's true. They will.
Yeah.
They got Man City locked, PSG locked. Yeah. Boy, if LeBron and them don't come up with some bigger money, LeBron will be losing that. Tom Brady's in the mix. You got Deadpool running Wrexham. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, blood.
Everyone's
in, but I just wanted to talk about that story to say he's got to have to do something. You have to sell something, bruv. Because
you know what?
And I just said in that article, it said the 3rd of June. You lot got to fix up quick.
Well, they're going to stall that. Let's put it. They're going to stall that, right, to make sure they've got all their paperwork in gear. They're stalling that. They're going to take a recess on that, right? That won't be coming around till next year when Man City, when they choose to step on Man City, because Man City, man, they've got some horrible charges. And if you can do what you've done to Everton this 23-24 season, you better take it to them.
Yeah.
That's the FA Cup, so that's a start.
All right. Next up, I want to talk about, because you was a little late, so I want to go back to a topic. It's a nice short one. Tottenham. Here we go.
Original Godfather 5 or jungle is in another place. Yeah, run time bar level thing. See, bar level on the lick. A bar level make it nice. Yeah.
My name's Andrew Clark, former Premiership player. This is bar level.
What's up, people? Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel.